Hello everybody, Chris Shella here. So imagine feeling stronger, healthier, happier, having less stress, and getting sick less often. Is there a magic pill for this? Well, the answer is no. But spending just a few hours every week lifting can actually do all this for you. Do I have your attention yet? According to the CDC study in 2020, regular weight training can cut chronic disease by 30%. So, personal story, when I was in the U.S. Army, it was during COVID, and during COVID I feel like everyone was inside all the time. People weren't exercising much, and I was a little bit overweight as a soldier. I wasn't doing well on my PT tests, and I wasn't excelling the way I wanted to. When I wanted to get stronger and get promoted to sergeant, my PT test scores were falling short. But through strength training and regular weightlifting every week, I had the discipline to be able to increase my PT tests and to max out my PT tests almost 6 months later. 3 months after I maxed out my PT test, I got promoted to sergeant. Through strength training, I maxed my PT test, and then I went to the U.S. Best Medic competition, kind of like a regional medic competition within the U.S. Army, and I won third place in Best Medic. Now, if I wasn't strength training all through that time, I probably wouldn't have got promoted. I wouldn't have even got a chance to go to the Best Medic competition, and I wouldn't have been able to experience the things that I did when I was in the Army. Physical benefits are the main point I want to go over first. Strength training builds muscle, it builds bone density, it increases mobility, and according to the American College for Sports Medicine in 2021, weightlifting twice a week improves joint health, reduces injury risk, and boosts metabolism while at rest. So just from strength training alone, even when you're resting, you can boost your metabolism and burn calories while you're just resting. The second main thing I wanted to go over was the mental benefits of strength training. So according to a 2020 Harvard research study, there was a 20% drop in depressive symptoms from regular lifting. Obviously, lifting and exercising can trigger endorphins when you're working out, and those endorphins turn into better mental health, less stress, less depression, stuff like that. There was an NIH study in 2022 showed that regular lifting lowers heart disease, diabetes, cognitive declines, and joint health risks and bone health risks. So on top of physical benefits and mental health benefits, there's a lot of long-term benefits that we can see from regular strength training. So another part of that Harvard study that I mentioned earlier, lifting, in one part it's quoted that lifting can be as effective as medicines for the mind and the body. Lifting can keep your bones and joints healthy for the long term and avoid risks of osteoporosis later in life. So speaking of osteoporosis, I kind of want to go over showing you what healthy bones look like all the way to your left. That's a healthy bone. You can see the small pockets and small divots / craters. Not so much in the healthy bone. But then as you progressively go on to the right, you can see the larger divots, larger craters. The one all the way on the right is a bone with severe osteoporosis. So you can see that the bones are significantly weaker and more liable to fractures. So according to this Harvard study, if regular weight training at least twice a week can lower your chances of osteoporosis by 20%, you're lowering your chances to look like the far right bone if you lift regularly, at least twice a week. So obviously that's where we want to be. That's where we want to stay for our long-term lives. This source here is from Hygienia Strength in 2022. So in conclusion, Weightlifting strengthens your body. It strengthens your muscle mass, bone density. It sharpens your mind. You're able to lose symptoms of depression and anxiety, resulting in less stress in your life. It protects lifelong health by you avoiding osteoporosis, making sure your joints are strong and healthy. And it's personally changed my life for the better, and it can change yours as well. You don't need fancy equipment, just consistency and discipline, and lifting can really help your life. Thank you, guys.